Look, if we didn't learn but one thing from all this Derrick Jackson stuff, I hope that we learn as a society to cancel all brown nosing. Brown nosing. You take the social media. Let's say he's already caught you cheating 2, 3 times, even once, and he took it to social media. Let's say both of y'all got a mutual friend. This mutual friend is silent when he posts about the woman cheating on him. But when the woman posts about the man cheating on her, here comes that mutual friend. All of a sudden, he's got all this good advice about how you deserve better, how you can do better, how you're worth more, how that nigga ain't shit, how much of a queen you really are. Brown nosing. That man has the same time in the day if he's gonna be one of those people on the internet giving out advice. He's got the same time in the day to point to a woman's wrongs as he does to a man's wrongs. But see, here's where the definition of brown nosing really begins. The reason why he'll counsel men is because he don't want to fuck men. The reason why he excuses everything a woman does is because he's trying to fuck said woman. Now, in order to excuse your ego in this situation, you're going to write off everything he says as true, good advice. We both know that's not true because soon after giving such true and good advice, he's in your inbox. If not yours, several other women who he gave the same true good advice to. The whole reason why these dudes get on here and post all day, every day about these imaginary lifestyles they're supposed to be living is because they want your attention and they want you to believe that they're somebody that they're not, aka Derrick Jackson. If the current going-ons with Derrick Jackson and his so-called advice hadn't brought you up to the mind speed that these niggas out here for another reason than to be advising you or giving you good advice, then you probably just slow. Like, if you don't realize that niggas who constantly pat you on your back for wrong and dissing and down and other men are only out to do it for attention and pussy, then you're slow. No man has ever been put on earth to feel like they were the savior to all women. Stop it. First of all, as a brown noser, you should know, while you may be intelligent enough to trick most women into bed, you will not be man enough to keep them. It never happens. It never works. That's the reason why they're on the internet brown nosing right now, because they can't keep their own woman. That's why they shooting these shots at everybody's women. Why? Because the advice they're giving you, they're not actually living that shit. If they were giving such good advice, then why most of the time when you see a brown noser, why does it say single on their profile? Why aren't the women that they actually have at home happy? If the advice they give is so good, then why are they not telling you the truth? I mean, on situations that you posting, you know you wrong. You know you shouldn't even be coming to the internet posting it. They not telling you that. They patting you on your back for all the wrong things. The things you could be doing right now to fix your relationship, you will go the opposite way after going online and having a bunch of brown noses pat you on your back and tell you, that's all right, queen. You deserve to go out here and sleep with 2 or 3 dudes and then get upset when he sleep with a woman. That's crazy. That's y'all ego. Y'all got these brown noses on these pages that constantly be posting all this stuff and all they got is feminine advice, quotes and scriptures, and how much they would love somebody else's kids. That shit don't sound crazy to y'all? Sean, he be bashing. You know, Douglas, he be bashing. He don't know what he talking about. But let's say this, though. Let's say in 2021, the narrative were flipped. Let's say a bunch of women started brown nosing. What would you women call other women who constantly get on the internet and bash other women while catering to men? You know damn well you would call them brown noses. You know damn well what they doing. At the same time, you and your man get it together and you go to the internet and post all these nice posts about how good you and your man doing. You posting these nice pictures and stuff. Notice the brown noser won't like or comment on any of these things. As long as you're happy, the brown noser has nothing to say. As long as you're happy, the brown, doesn't that seem odd to you? That don't seem a little odd to you that the only time the brown noser comes and wants to give advice and wants to pat you on your back and cheer you up is when you're doing bad? That's taking advantage of you. That's not good advice. I post on the internet, I usually post the difference between what adults should and shouldn't be on. I'm not too quick to jump up and be talking about what a real man do. I'm not too quick to be jumping up posting stuff like that, because who am I to tell another man if he real or fake based off the difference between my actions and his? I mean, as a woman, who are you to tell another woman, you know, I keep my legs closed until I'm married and find the right man, but you have sex with a dude to make sure you got a place to stay and your kids are taken care of? That don't make you no more woman than her. I do not wish bad on Derrick Jackson, his wife, or his relationship. I just wish more people would take accountability for being like him. You understand what I'm saying? All this advice giving, and I'm sure that if a camera followed you around 24/7, 365, 75% of the time you wouldn't even be about that life. The only 25% of the time that you would be about this life is when your head is down and in your phone. Other than that, like, y'all not living that life. Stop it.